Good morning. It is Tuesday, January 17th, about 8 o'clock in the morning, and I woke up early because I couldn't really get back to sleep. I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm sick. I don't know why I thought we would be different. Yeah, so Mr. Guy was sick, and he got us sick, so I'm the last one to get sick, and I don't know if it's gonna get worse. I was feeling really bad yesterday. It was Monday, which was like a Canadian Family Day holiday, and so it was holiday, but it doesn't really matter to me right now. But I took the day off just to recover. Like, I didn't vlog or do too much art stuff, so I just kind of recovered while watching Mr. Guy, along with my partner, who is just, I think, almost getting over his sickness. So, and Mr. Guy is totally like way better than he was before. So yeah, it's just me. I'm the last one. And yeah, so today I'm really hoping to do some stuff because I'm feeling sort of better, but I don't want to push myself. So anyway, yeah, I took Sunday and Monday off, and I'm working on just like the machine stuff. So I've made some sleeves. I've made 2 so far, and I'm using this bobby pin because I don't know where all my binder clips went. I had a bunch of binder clips when I used to make like my own notepads at home, so I had a bunch of them, and I don't know where they went. I only have one. I was fairly sure I saw at least 3 a week ago somewhere, so now they're all gone. I don't know where they went. Anyway, so pretty easy, you know, construction here. I basically just used the XL gum thing as the base, which is easy because you can see where they scored it. I just traced it, everything easy peasy, and I'm just going to go for a simple kind of, yeah, just a simple saying, return the sleeves when you're done with them. I'm going to put a box beside the machine so people can return them, and then just some simple stickers, just paper stickers. And I made these out of my cardboard backings that I use when I ship orders because they're sturdy, but they're not too thick that it's annoying. So hopefully if I put them in the machine, they can be pushed by the mechanism. That's my only concern because this is fairly light cardstock. This is heavier, so I'm just hoping it can push it out. So I'm not gonna make any more until I try it out. So I think it should be okay. Oh, because with the gum anyway, it'll be, this is heavier, and it's about, yeah, it's, but the thing is, if I do put a zine in here, it'll also be heavier. So that's the only concern I have, but I think it'll work out. So anyway, I made 2 of these, and I used the glue that I've been using for years when I used to make notepads, and it's just like this simple paper glue. Yeah, great glue. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. But I think I vlogged myself putting together some zine samples for the machine, because at the event I'm gonna have people, if they want to, make zines for the machine, and then I'm gonna offer to print out 2 of their copies to put into the machine if they get that done on the day. But we can also coordinate another day so they can drop off whatever they want. I have a person donating some zines to me, and so yeah, I was just making some samples, and I decided I wanted to make a sample myself, so I just quickly came up with this zine that I'm going to hopefully finish up this week. It's just called, you'll see it more as the vlog, hopefully, if I can get time to vlog today. This is called Fantastic Mrs. Raccoon, and I'm just going to do like a simple line art, nothing too major, and I want to make a final copy so I can show people what it looks like if they do use the specs that I told them to do for the machine. And so yeah, this slips in perfectly into the sleeve, and then with that little thing, and just pull it out. So I want to finish that up, and the specifications for this, basically, you saw me, I think, I vlogged myself making copies or cutting sheets until they fit into the sleeve, and the solution for that was to cut off about 4 centimeters from the top of the page and the side of the page, and then fold it into a regular you know, 8-pager. So yeah, and then yesterday night I did actually prepare the PowerPoint presentation for the event that just shows some steps that I've gathered online. So anyway, I'm gonna continue working on this until Mr. Guy wakes up, and I will talk to you guys later because my camera is overheating. So bye. Alright, it is now 9:30. I know Mr. Guy's awake because I can hear him, but he's quiet, so I'm just gonna finish up here. Hello, baby monitor. Yeah, he's awake. So I finished the sketch, and then, as you saw, I outlined it with my favorite Pigma Micron, which you know what, this is a great pen, great size. Oh wait, this is what I use. It's running out, and there is no place here anymore that I can go to that sells these individually. Although I haven't tried Above Ground yet, which is a big art supply store in downtown Toronto. But yeah, anyway, great pen. This is what I used. It's either that or I just use a Sharpie fine liner, but I wanted a thicker line weight, so that's what I used. I scanned it, I fixed it up on Photoshop, just cleaned it up a little bit. It's not a perfect zine, but it works, so yeah, that's what it looks like. And when I put it in the sleeve, it does feel a little loose, so I'm afraid it might pop out, so I don't know if I should put do something about that or what, but I intend for the first run of zines that are in there, I'm gonna add a little Bix sticker, so I might pad that out a little bit more, but it's perfect size. And I'm glad I got this done because I wanted a sample for everybody to see, and I'll also show them the sketch. Yeah, I think it was hard for me to come up, well, it wasn't hard to come up with an idea, it's just hard to finish the pages because I was just like, yeah, I finished it. And I do like the end, it says, say garbage, garbage. It's like a family photo. Yeah, so this is Fantastic Mrs. Raccoon, and I'm going to put this into the zine machine. Ta-da! I love that, that's cute. I also think I might put some stickers on these, like colorful stickers, I don't know. Yeah, it's not a perfect zine, but I am happy with how it turned out. So I guess I'll show you. Fantastic Mrs. Raccoon. This is going to be a toonie, so in the machine. But Fantastic Mr. Raccoon. She says, I'm divorced, thank you very much. And then the baby's like, we have no papa. Sole provider at the bottom there. And she says, unless you have cat food, stay back. And then the babies are like, yeah, mama teaches us kung fu. She's killed a man. Hiya, hiya, ka. That's it says teacher at the bottom. And then this is a spread where she's dragging an alligator's body, and there's a recipe for alligator soup. It says the best chef at the top, which I think I should have moved it further over here. And it just says, good job everyone, alligator soup for dinner. And then this one is the family photo to say garbage, garbage. And then at the end, I added my little raccoon family with my information. So that's it. Fantastic Mrs. Raccoon. I'm just drinking hot water, by the way, because I feel like the dairy in the coffee will do well for my throat, but my throat is okay. It's not horrible. So the next biggest thing I need to do is the where'd it go? It's the sleeve. I need to do this, and I need to find a way to print it, or I can just use this like art journal on it instead of just printing a whole thing, because that's gonna cost money. It's probably gonna be like $20 or whatever. Ah, money. But I'm pretty happy with this. Ta-da! I had this leftover cardboard, so I was like, I'm afraid of it coming out. It will come out on this side, but it does give it a little bit more thickness, at least for this zine. But I just folded this cardboard. What do you call this? Like a little elbow? I did stamp on it with this stamp that doesn't work anymore. It's a Canadian stamp, but that's an idea too if I'm worried about things popping out. You could just put a little thing to pad it out a little bit more. Yeah, cool here. That's so cute. You know what? I might do those because that's this is just like a leftover from the cardboards that I'm using for these sleeves. So if I can use it, then that's good. It's like the right size. I don't know why that happened. Well, it's been a couple hours. It's now 4:15 in the afternoon, and I did the sign. I went very simple. because I might not have time to actually coordinate designs with the artist who's painting the machine. So I just wanted to do something generic, simply print here, black and white. And so I made this. I printed it on two 8.5 by 11 regular pieces of paper and just kind of taped them. I don't know if you can tell, but I just taped them. From far away you can't really tell, so it's fine. It's just I measured it wrong, I guess, because it's humongous. Like, look at this. Okay, hey, it's huge. It's huge. Why is it so big? I can actually use this, but I have to get rid of the logo at the bottom, and I kind of want to keep the logo. So I might even be too. I might just cut the logo off, honestly. I don't want to print it again because I'm running out of black ink. Looks pretty good though. I just did a really quick drawing and not a lot of color. If I do get the chance, I'll probably update it, but I know that this works. It's just too large. Where can I put the logo without having to reprint this? Though I just reprint it. So dusty. Oh, sorry. Okay. I reprinted it. I put it to 85% of its size. So we'll see. Okay, here it is. I should write it down somewhere. It's 85% smaller than the original. So yeah, it's just the right size. I am going to cut the little slots here. And then I'll just reprint it if I fuck it up. It's just printed on regular paper. And I'm just, hopefully the sides here don't really show because it's not flush right there. It also is very noticeable that it's two pieces of paper, but what can you do? I really wanted the logo in there just to give this facade of professionalism, you know. So anyway, that's it. That's done. This place is also such a mess right now. I am just going to use some regular washi tape because, again, I might have to redo it. And once it's in there, so it shouldn't really be a problem. So we're just going to do washi tape to stick it on. I really want to round the corners, but it's so unnecessary. I just love corner rounding. I really need to make sure I don't get this dirty because it's just white paper. Yeah, it might show once the glass is flush, but I think it'll be okay. Hey, why is this lopsided? Excuse me. Hello, it is Wednesday, February 18th, about 2:30 in the afternoon, and yeah, so yesterday I stopped vlog because I felt horrible. I'm feeling a lot better today. Not a lot, maybe I'm about, I would say about 85% better. You can still, I don't know if you can hear, I'm congested and I'm sniffly, and I still have a slight sore throat and a slight headache, but way better than yesterday. So this morning, woke up leisurely and just hung out with my family, drank coffee with my partner, and Mr. Guy is way better. He's still coughing a little bit, but he's like, I think he's about like 90% other than the cough. So today I have a couple of calls to do. I was supposed to go to the studio in the evening because they had a town hall and social, and I think it worked out because there's a snowstorm today projected anyway. So they canceled it and they're just going to do it virtually. So that works out for me because I'm still a little sick and I don't want to, I don't think I was gonna be able to go to the social being sick. So now that it's virtual, I can attend. I also have a 3 o'clock meeting that I signed up for. It's like an info session for this application that BOW is opening up for artists in residence in library. So they're teaming up with the Brampton Library, and they're gonna be like choosing an artist to be the artist in residence. I applied for this maybe a year or two ago. I didn't get it. They only have one spot, so it's very competitive, but I thought I'd try to apply as a collective for BIX. So that's what I'm doing. I'm joining the info session just to get more details for my application. Again, I highly doubt I'm gonna get this because it's so competitive and there's just a lot more you know, better artists out there. But I feel like 2026 is the year of trying. Like, I try all the time, but 2026 I'm just like, I just feel like I'm applying for so much more things that are not tables because I'm trying to move away from doing cons and all that stuff. It's just a little bit too much for me nowadays, so I'm moving towards kind of like a artist facilitator, teaching, and just a different kind of art career compared to the one that I have been doing for the last almost decade, where I was just doing stuff on Patreon and just doing stuff on my own. Now I'm reaching out a little bit more into the community aspect of it and actually teaching people, which I've never really thought about doing because I don't see myself as a teacher. But throughout the times that I have been applying for these mentorship stuff, everybody's just like, instead of calling yourself a teacher, why don't you call yourself a facilitator or somebody who is like also learning at the same time that they are teaching? Because they have, because like, you have skills, right? You have skills that you know, and so like, why are you stopping yourself from sharing that if you're just, I don't know. So yeah, I've just been doing that. I made, my makeup is here. I did my makeup really quickly. I made some sleeves. I got up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm gonna make more. I'm still waiting on my toner to print out more zine copies. I stopped for a bit because I ran out of toner, and it's supposed to come today, but with the snowstorm I'm afraid it's gonna be canceled and I'm gonna be delayed with my printing. I did print out a lot, but I need to print out some more. And yeah, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing. My call is at 3 o'clock. I'm just gonna continue plugging away at my application, and then hopefully today I can also work on the deer illustration for that Vaughn box, traffic box that I'm applying for. Yeah, I did do my newsletter. It is posted. I don't know if I mentioned that because it's been kind of I've been kind of in and out of consciousness with the sickness. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. So we're just stuck here. We can't go to the studio. I don't know. Next week I'll probably be able to go, but next week I'm going to be so busy getting ready for the second Bix event, which is coming up, and it's exciting because people are going to be seeing the zine, and then the machine hopefully will be done and painted. Yeah, and then I have been trying to vlog, so hopefully we'll have some vlog footage for Monday. I'm a little nervous about that because I have been sick. And yeah, alright, I'll talk to you guys later. I'm gonna continue my application now and then probably fold more of these as I sit in the call. Okay, talk to you later. Okay, I don't know how much you can see. Let me try and turn on the ring light so there's a bit more light for you here. Oh my god, this desk is so messy. Okay, so I was just looking at the bow, you know, little ball for the vending machine, and my initial idea was to put the Tinikling washi tapes in here because I thought they would fit. So we have to put like a little strip of paper that talks about like who we are as the artist, and I was gonna put my website and all that, but also like a description of what tinikling is, which is the traditional Filipino dance represented in this washi tape. But it doesn't fit. Like, it fits perfectly circumference wise, but it does not close. Like, I have to struggle to close it, and if somebody did buy it, they would really have to struggle to take it out, which I don't want happening because people have to return the balls after they buy from the machine, so I don't want people to be struggling. So I thought about my little nom nom keychain, maybe a couple of these. So let me take it out of the plastic and let's see if it fits in there. I don't want to take it out while I'm talking to you. So it's the same thing where it's like, it's just gonna, oh no, if I do it like this, it's almost there. Oh, that sucks. I kind of wanted to do this one. It's so sucky. I feel like it would. I think it would. It would have to break the charm. Look, it's just like right there. I don't want to force that. Okay, so that's a bust. I have also, where'd they go? I have these. These are really old enamel pins that I've had. They're soft, no, they're hard enamel, I don't remember. but they were really like one of my first designs, and I still have a bunch of them, so I might just give all of these away. The vending machine is $1, so I don't mind. It says just draw, eat. Like who, that was, I just feel like that was a stupid idea. It's supposed to be a sandwich. Can you even tell? Like, can you even tell that's a sandwich? This was my first foray into enamel pins, and I picked the wrong, I think it's a soft enamel, so yeah, I don't know, it does not. So I could just give these. They fit perfectly. I might even add like a few stickers or something. All my stickers are in the studio, so. Is this a hard enamel or a soft enamel? I don't remember, but I have a bunch of them, so I might just give these away. And I don't have a button maker anymore because I gave it to my niece for her birthday and she loves it. So I was planning on buying a bigger button press anyway. That's why. So I have these stickers. So I can just I can't talk, give some of these and add them. Like the bakery ones would be good, I think. So yeah, I think that I'm just gonna go with that. And I have one. Okay, let's put this away first. I really hope I could have put the washi or the nom nom chain, but it's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You know what? I'll just give them all. I'll just give them 10 of these. Anyway, I don't know. Would you want these? I think they're a good giveaway, especially for $1 because I'm trying to get rid of them anyway, so yeah.
A couple more questions, and I do have a sample budget for us to look at. Some key questions to ask yourself as you're writing the application. This is for the artist in residence, but I think applicable across many different proposals and projects. Who is the project serving and supporting? Why is it needed?
Call is done, and I quickly printed these little strips of paper out, just talking about the pin. So it just says, I don't know if you can read that, it just says Just Draw Eat Soft Enamel Pin by Joy San. Joy San is a Filipino Canadian illustrator, comic artist, and writer from Brampton. She created this pin because she loves to draw and eat. Wear it while you eat or draw or both. And then I have my like social media down there, my website, my Instagram, and my YouTube, which looks like it's all spelled correctly, and I'm just gonna put it in there. I only have one of the balls, so I'll just bring the rest when I fill it up. I think I'm just gonna do like a really casual. I wanted to include it in the little plastic baggies, but these baggies are kind of worn looking, so I don't want to do that. I could also pin it onto some felt, which I might do so it doesn't get scratched up, but what do you, I think it's cool like this. I also printed the strips of paper on yellow because I think that would be more interesting, so I'll just do that. Okay, that's it. And we're just gonna cut the rest of it up and then give it to Bao when I'm there next. I forgot I wanted to add some random stickers in there, so I have some of my bakery stickers, and I'm going to just put them in there, maybe 1 or 3, I don't know. So I think maybe putting it in a baggie might be a good idea. It doesn't have to be the bakery stickers, it can be other stickers I have. So I just went downstairs because my cartridges arrived, so I'm gonna start printing again tonight. Well, when I get some time, because I want to start making dinner. But I also received some information from the Canada Council for the Arts. I got some payment for my book, Sugar and Other Stories. I don't know what I can show you here. But a while ago, another artist told me about this program. It's called the, what is it called? It's the Canada Council for the Arts Public Lending Right Program, which basically means if you are a published author in Ontario or Canada and your book is in the library, whenever your book gets taken out, you get some amount of money, kind of like a royalty. So an artist told me about it, so I applied for it for Sugar and Other Stories, and I just received $300.70 for Sugar and Other Stories, and it looks like it's between 2021 to 2025. I did receive a check like this a while ago. This is my second one. So I don't remember when the last payment was, but this is my payment for 2026. So that's really cool. So if you are an author and your books are in the library, apply for the Public Lending Right Program by the Canada Council for the Arts. What I had to do is I had to apply online, like register an account. I had to put in my direct deposit information, my banking information, so they can put the money in, my book information. So yeah, I got $300. So that's a nice surprise today. The cilantro looks flubbed up. I'm just gonna grab the leaves that I can use. Good morning. It is Friday, February 20th, about 8:30 in the morning, and I'm here at the studio. Take my glasses off. I should really also curl my bangs because they're hanging in a way that I don't like. But it is this is the studio day today. It's gonna be a busy one. I'm gonna be here all day until about 8:30 or so. I am gonna sneak out in the middle of the day though to go to the mall to buy some stuff for the baby showers that we're going to over the weekend. So hopefully the weather cooperates because it's raining right now. I have a lot to do. I just got into the studio and made a bit of a mess. It's messy in here, you can't really tell because everything's on the floor right now. But yeah, so first order of business is I am going to get the space ready so I can do some work. And then at 10 o'clock I have a meeting because I am on this panel with BOW. They asked me to sit on a panel with them to kind of to score the new applicants for the open residencies, the residencies that I started with. So they asked me to join the panel and judge the applications. So I already did that. I scored all of the applications, and then today is when we're going to discuss all the applications and hopefully choose the next cohort of 10 artists. So that's really cool. So that's at 10 o'clock until about 12, and then at I think either 1:30 or 2, I have to double check, I have a meeting with my mentor, and then that's when I'm gonna go to either the mall or somewhere here where I can buy baby stuff. And then we have a kind of a studio party today it's like a potluck for the studio renters here, just to meet everybody. I don't know who's going. I RSVP'd, but I haven't seen anybody else. And then for that, I'm gonna go to the bakery next door and buy some pastries. I wanted to make food for the potluck. I wanted to make Filipino pancit, but the timing just doesn't work. Like I can't go back and cook because I'll be here, and then I just don't want to go back and cook it and then bring it back over here. So for next time. But yeah, I'm just gonna buy some bakeries. It's there's a Portuguese bakery just down the street, and I really like their Portuguese egg tarts. So I think I'm gonna buy a bunch of those, or I'm gonna buy as an assortment of pastries, whatever they have for the day, and then I'm gonna bring it, and then we're gonna chill here. So yeah, I also have some things that I want to do for Bix. I brought a bunch of stuff and I want to organize this space a little bit because from the last time I was here, I just kind of dumped everything. So it's feeling a little bit too cluttered. So yeah, first let's curl this. This is a hot roll curler that I have a set of, but lately I've just been using it for my bangs. So what I do is I would just wet this a little bit so I can somewhat hold a curl on my hair. Let's use you as a mirror. This curler, or this technique, doesn't really work well. My hair never really holds a curl. It's just so stick straight. And if I do curl it with a curling iron like I used to do before, one, I suck at it. I never really learned how to do my hair properly, and it just goes away. So I need to get it professionally curled or something. Or yeah, I just don't know how. I just never maintain my hair. The most maintenance I've had with my hair is when I had my side shave and side cut a couple years ago, many years ago, and that was just like me shaving it down so it didn't grow out too much. But other than that, never really dyed my hair. My mom did when I was in high school, but she maintained it and I didn't. Never really dyed my hair. I had like a stint of straightening it every other day or something in high school or in university, but for the most part I don't do anything with my hair, and I think I like it that way because I don't need to set any expectations for other people. So yeah, okay. Oh, also when I came into the studio, I was walking down the hallway and some people had like little hearts on their doors. So cute. So Bao gave us some little Valentine's gifts. So happy Valentine's Day. Bao loves you. I got a little heart. It doesn't sound like there's anything in here, but let's open it. Ooh, just gonna use force. Okay, can't do it. No one is here but me for now. I did meet the lady who maintains our beautiful plants here, and I think she skipped me because she thought I was busy in here, but if she passed by, I would have been like, you can water the plants, don't worry. And she she's very nice. She talked to me about the plant maintenance here and how she picked the right plants for the ones in the front because they don't get any light. And then I asked her if it was okay if the plant I had in this corner was fine there, crowded by my books, and she's like, well, it's totally. She said that it is adapted to the space, but what she does do from time to time is she will, hold on, it bothers me sometimes when the camera isn't straight, she will open my blinds because I do close them, and I was like, yes, good. Okay, let's see what's in here. Okay, cute stickers. Oops. Stickers. That's adorable. The heart thing is adorable too. I think Mr. Guy would like that. Cute. Okay, here's the heart. I want to keep the Bao loves you. I'm gonna put it on my wall actually. Okay, clean up. Let me show you what's going on here. Let me close this door just in case somebody walks in and I'm just chattering away. Okay, so it's not that bad. It's just this corner, but this corner is just like the storage for the food, the drinks and the chips, and then my granny bag is still here. I have my sticker books right there that I keep here, and then the Zine suitcase for the next event. So it's stuff that needs to be stored. I will just move some of the big stuff into containers because I did bring a humongous bag of, what would you call it, like scrapbooking material, ephemera that I've collected the last 2 weeks. I put a bag here because it was raining a little outside, so I didn't want it to get wet. I do have some of my own stuff here, like my makeup bag, and just some stuff that I brought that I might sell during. I didn't chat about this, but we have a studio crawl happening at the end of March. So anyway, just some stuff here. I also brought my little fairy zines because I want to see if they fit in one of the boxes that I made over the week. I have a dish here that I kept because I was like, I could use that for paints. Okay, so this is just, alright, my camera was not recording, but I was basically showing what was in this bag. So it's just the bag of a bunch of junk journaling, ephemera, that can be used for making zines. I brought this box of stamps that I received from a friend maybe 3 or 4 years ago, and it's just stamps. So I thought it would be really cool. People can use it for their zines. It's just bones and organs. I took the heart, so the heart is somewhere in my stash, but you can see there's a skull, rib cage, and then just this random thing, I guess, so you could match the organs to this figure, and also a little infographic. So I thought that people could use that when they're making their zines. And then over the couple of weeks, I have been collecting magazines and brochures that we get in the mail. So this is a brochure for a grocery store, and I was like, you know, people can cut this out. The fish, you can cut out the fish, you can cut out the veggies, the words. Yeah, just coupons like this. And then I found this Uline, big ass Uline brochure from work. You can cut stuff out of that. Why not? Yeah, just random stuff. I have this plate that I saved from home when we had a party where people came over and they had charcuterie boards, and I was like, I could use that for paints, dude. What is this? Oh, my zine. A square reader. What the heck? I guess because I thought I was going to sell some stuff. I have a hair curler. I need that. Some random Pokemon cards that I saw at a shop, but they were giving it away. And I'm like, people can use this for junk journaling and zines and stuff. Kept those. And I got these, I actually bought these from the dollar store. They're just also used for journaling. They're just bits of paper. They're not stickers, but they are die cut. You can see it there. So this is all going to Bix for the next event. I didn't have enough ephemera and scrapbooking stuff last time, so I wanted to make up for that. Yeah, and I found these. I was walking around work and I was trying to find magazines I could cop, and I found these, like, because you don't see print media anymore outside. But I found this like random magazine dispenser that had a couple copies of this magazine called 55 Plus. And I'm like, you know what? Yeah, people can just cut that out. I do have a plan to stop by the library too and grab a bunch of brochures there. Yeah, so I've been collecting these the last couple of weeks. I even added some of my old stuff that I'm not going to use, like this Shameless magazine and this. I was actually published here way back. I did an illustration. That was 2015. But anyway, that can go. Oh, and I also have decided to add my stash of New Yorker covers that I got from Dollarama almost 10 years ago, and I was like, this is beautiful. And these are just basically New Yorker covers for the year 2016. The unfortunate thing is they are double-sided. I've already cut this one. So if you want the design here, you're gonna have to sacrifice the one on the other side. And these are beautiful because they are all New Yorker covers. I should have bought 3 of these or something when they were at the dollar store. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? And then I had a couple times where I was switching the covers for inspiration because they're all illustrated and beautiful. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna share this because these are, maybe I'll just keep the ones that I like. But yeah, it's just more of that. So I'm just gonna add that to the box of big stuff. The other thing that I have in here that I don't know where it went. Oh yes, let me show you here. Oh, let's go here. Okay, this is the bag that I have been using because it's just so big. I have these scissors that I bought, and they are like design cutting scissors. I don't know what you call them. But when you cut the paper, it gives you a little texture. So they're different ones. Oh, here, you can see it here. This one's called Victorian. This one is called Stamp. So if you have been following me in my vlogs for a long time, you've probably seen me use these for journaling or something at some point, but I don't even remember where I got them, but they are amazing. So I'm gonna share that too. I have at least 6 of these. So this one is Arabian. This one is Lightning. So that's gonna be added. I'm gonna add some swashies that I found that I'm not gonna use. And add that. I also have these little punch cut stamps that I used when I used to do or had orders in my shop, but nobody's buying from my shop anymore. So yeah, these were eye stickers that I also bought from the dollar store. They come back from time to time, and I use them for my orders when I packed orders. So now I've just made an even bigger mess here showing you the stuff. All right, I'm gonna organize this and show you the after. I have a couple of boxes I can put this in, and I've also reserved some storage outside of the studio. So yeah, it is now 9:30, and I've just kind of been looking through the applications again just to refresh my brain. So I'll be ready for the 10 o'clock call. I'm gonna make some coffee though before I start it, so I need to do that. I think I already used the washroom, so I'm all good. And yeah, so I'm pretty much ready. What was the other thing I wanted to mention that I totally forgot now? Yeah, so anyway, I took out the curlers and it looks really good, I think, anyway, in my opinion, right after the curlers come out, because it's nice and curled like how I would want it forever when I wanted these bangs, but they're always just straight. Okay, so I forgot what I was gonna say, man. I don't remember. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna go into that call. Oh, right, I remember now. So last time I was here, I was complaining about how cold it was in the studio. Apparently that is, it's not just me. The building itself seems to like have no heat in our floor, because once you go out into the hallway, it's actually warm, which I noticed. So I did mention it to Bao, and they were like, yeah, it's not just you, it's the building. They don't want to turn the heat on. They're just saying like, oh, you know, put on more layers, or everybody has a different preference, so just wear a sweater. So I don't know if they've solved it, but when I came in here, I was fairly warm because I'm always warm when I come in from outside, because I'm just kind of walking around. So now that I'm settled, I feel like a little cold, and what they did is actually, Bao got us some space heaters. So there's 2 here, and they said to return it when you're not using it. So I'm gonna take one because I am cold already. Just, we are really spoiled in this studio. I don't know what I would do if the studio goes away. I'll miss everybody here, and just, oh, it's so nice here. So spoiled. So I'm gonna have this heater on me. The only problem with this room is that all the plugs are on this side. There's nowhere else you can plug stuff in, so you need like a really nice extension cord. But yeah, okay, let's plug you both. Let's plug you right here. I don't really think I've used a heater before, so this is kind of scary. That looks like a fire, like flame. Flame. Less flame, more flame, no flame. Cold? Or fan, probably. It's definitely warm. So, yeah. Thank you, Bao. Damn it. I start over again. That's okay. I wanted to color it more yellow anyway. I'm gonna be gentler this time. I also have this yellow crayon because it's a yellow post-it, but it's not yellow enough. So I'm just gonna do, oh my god, a quick, oh my gosh, quick color. Okay, that's good enough. Let me show you where this is going. Remember this extra large sign I had? I'm gonna put this, it's coming soon, but where? Right here? Put it right here.
2 hours later.
This for now. Let's see here.